Well, I thought Virginia did a nice job of pushing us for a lot of the match, especially in transition. I think going into the third set, they were actually hitting for a higher percentage in trans, and which forced us to, bring out our best. And something I really liked was that I thought we got better as the match went on, especially offensively. And I thought, we didn't skip a beat with Haiti out there, and she got a lot of our hitters involved, and I'm pleased to get the win.
Haiti, what was going through your head when you see Brooks coming out and you got to go in kind of last minute in a way?
Honestly, excitement. I feel like any opportunity I get to get on the court, like I'm ready to go. I just want to give my all, no matter what position I'm in.
Blaire, how do you think Haiti did today, coming in like that?
I think she did great, but I'm honestly not surprised either. She's been killing it in practice, and I think that just shows like how hard she's working off the court, and her connection with all of us is great. And it was just, once Brooke went out, we knew that we had a great player coming in to take over the offense. Yeah.
Coach, do games like this, to see Haiti jump in and do that, give you a little bit more confidence, like down in the Final Four or something like that happens?
I think so. I think, it's one thing to, to be playing well in practice, but there's a different energy in the game. So the more players that we can get in to feel like they're game confident is important.
Blaire, I asked Dan about your consistency on Friday, and I guess I'm just curious, this 2 back-to-back games where you're the leading scorer, do you feel like you're on a confidence, consistency kind of swing?
Yeah, and that was kind of my goal going into this weekend. There were a couple matches where I just felt like I could have produced more for the team, and going into this weekend, knowing we have a lot of tough games coming up, I really wanted to build my confidence as an attacker again. And I feel like going after this weekend, I feel pretty good about where I'm at, and I'm ready to take on some tough teams and finish out ACC play strong.
Dan, how do you think Blaire's done this season and also this weekend?
Well, this isn't news, but she's been really consistent. And so when she's saying that she felt she let the team down, I think she probably hit about 200 that game. So I think she's she's been steady, and she's really putting in a lot of work in the back row, coming in on, some of her mornings in between classes to get extra work in, and it's showing in the game. I thought she had a good passing night too.
Haiti, we've heard about your connection with Sophie and Dahlia before from Dan, but can you talk to us about that connection and why it's so special and why you're able to go in games and just connect with those two so well?
Yeah, well, like in the practice gym, we're always on the same sides from there, but I feel like off the court too, like we're really close, so that helps a lot too.
Dan, how do you think Abby did today, middle blocker? How she started today?
I thought she started out really nervous and kind of made some errors in that first set just because she was a little jittery and kind of back to, needing to be out of the game. But I thought, by the end, by the third set, she really settled in. You saw her work really hard in transition and get up on that slide, and then you saw her get 2 blocks right after that. So I thought by the end, she was a pretty big force out there.
Coach,
And we got something out of her serve too. I thought she was getting them off the net pretty well.
Coach, your team had the most amount of blocks it's had in a 3-set match with 15. What do you think led to that, and how big of a role did Abby have in that?
Well, yeah, it starts with our middle blockers. We kind of call them captains of the defense. So, I need to watch more because I thought the first set we could have blocked more, but now that apparently we did get a lot of blocks, but I guess I'm still stuck in the first set going, why are we not blocking?
Dan, going back to Abby for a second and her serve, we don't see a lot of Pitt middle blockers serve. We've seen it a little bit more this year, but why were you so confident in her ability to go back there? And she went on multiple service runs as well.
Well, she does have, a strong serve, but she's a pretty good defender and pretty good setter. And so, yeah, but I think you're right. It's probably been since Serena Gray that we consistently had a middle serving, but I think that's it. Is her serve as good or better than someone else's, and then you factor in the defense. And so I think you saw her jump in front of a middle back today and she dug it, so it was good. So you can see that she has in the back row, she wants the ball to come to her, and so that's that's been one of the things we kind of, her and Kiana, we kind of challenged, hey, maybe we can develop 2 more potential serving options as we go through the remainder of this year. And so both of them, I thought this weekend took steps, towards that.
Dan, you had Emery start this match at libero, and then Mallory kind of took over that role in the second set. Was that more just wanting both of them?
Yeah, I kind of went into it. We have 3 really strong liberos, and our coaching staff just decided, let's give them all 2 sets this weekend. And then the way it worked out was not how I envisioned. I mean, Emery played the last set on Friday and the first set today, and she had 0 attempts in serve receive when she was in the libero uniform. So we used her a little bit more in the back row for Marina. But yeah, it was kind of preset.
Has that competition raised like the level of play, you think, for the liberos?
I hope so. I think all 3 of them have been doing a lot better the last month than the first month of the season. I know it's not always easy for them to come in and out, but I think they've all 3 have really helped us this year. So.
Blaire, you've been playing a lot more back row, not only with your attack, but with your defense too. How do you feel like you've grown in that area that has allowed you to really get to stay in for those 6 rotations?
Yeah, I mean, that was something that I knew I wanted to come into this season and better. I wanted to be like a strong option for my team, not only when I'm front row, but when I'm back row as well. So I've been coming in early and trying to get as many passive and defensive reps as I can, because I know just like any area of my game that I can improve is going to help my team. And I do love hitting the bic, so any chance I can get to stay in the back row, I'll take it.
Any last questions? Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Peace.
you.
Shotgun.